Hi everyone, we're going to practice some squats today. Squats, as we all know, are a great exercise for working our quads, our hamstrings and our glutes. Alright, we're really going to focus on this technique today though. What we don't want to see is knees overlapping toes and backs leaning too far forwards. Now, to try and eradicate this problem, we're going to use a stool or a step or a chair. Okay, dining room chair normally works just fine. Start yourself off on something perhaps a little bit higher anyway and work your way down to something a little bit lower. So what you're going to do is you're going to stand with your feet shoulder width apart with your step or your chair, whatever it is behind you. You're going to do a count on this one, 4 seconds on the way down, 2 on the way up. So starting off, 4, 3, 2, 1 and 1, 2. Okay, you can take your arms out forwards as you go down. That kind of helps to counterbalance you. If you stand them with them by the sides, it's going to make it a little bit tougher. 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2. You've got to imagine with a squat, you've got a brick wall in front of you. Okay, so even if you are taking your arms out, just imagine that wall is there from your head down to your toes. All right. That way, it will stop your knees coming over your toe and your back leaning too far forwards. It's really important you get this right before you start to add weights or increase the intensity by doing something like a jump squat. All right. So practice this time and time again, not until you get it right, but practice until you can't get it wrong. Hi guys, so we're going to do a weighted squat today. Now, if you've already been practicing the one that I said earlier on the chair or the stool, then you want to move up to weighted ones. That's fine if you want to keep the chair or the stool there just so you know you're doing it right, okay? Otherwise you can practice without. Now I'm using one weight today, right? So I'm going to hold this in the centre. So it's actually what we call a sumo squat. So I'm going to turn side on here so you can see properly. It's exactly the same principles, okay? So this wall is still in front of you, the imaginary wall. And if you're using your step or your stool, fine. If not, then just remember you're going until your legs are parallel to the floor, okay? Thighs are parallel to the floor. So slowly down, 4, 3, 2, 1 to here, and then standing in 1, 2. And when you get to the top, remember you've got a balloon pulling you up. So you want to be nice and tall, okay? Push the chest forward, shoulders back. 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2. Back to the top. The balloon is lifting you up when you get to the top. 4, 3, 2, 1. Thighs parallel to the floor. 1, 2. Standing tall. So the last variation we're going to do of the squat is the jump squat. Now this one is much more explosive, much more powerful. Okay, so I don't want you to move on to this one until you've perfected the other two, or at least the first one we did. Jump squats are extremely effective when done correctly. The key is in the landing. It's not so much about how high you're going to go as much as it is the landing, okay? Because we're building something what we call muscle elasticity when we land. Now, the landing has to be nice and soft, so you're not going to be too harsh on your feet as you land. So, if you use your arms for this one, you take them forward, so you're in a squat position, legs are parallel to the floor here. What you're going to do is jump and use your arms as if you're skiing, so pushing up and landing soft. Remember, that wall is still in front of you here, so you don't want your knees overlapping your toes and you don't want to be leaning too far forwards. So from here, jump and land. Looking forwards the whole time. Soft landing, straight back into the squat. Every single time. You're going to tire a lot quicker doing these ones, so it's really important. If you start to feel too tired, please stop. Don't think, oh, I'm going to do this many reps, that many reps. It doesn't matter. It matters quality over quantity any day. Really important. Remember, practicing until you can't get it wrong. Okay, so please only move on to this one when you're completely confident that you can do it correctly.